can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away in the yellow rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste for most of the statue. Say me like a catch you, but me got enough, they got you. Take this print of money, got and say that it's not you. One day the man above me look him, I got up. Too much eating at the kitchen, some fly by like a patu. My singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me
300% free.
It burn me
garbage pile up the day.
It burn me
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me
I see corruption please.
It burn me
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
Come say the
Boom! I mean, I say a couple to the flex they represent for Wayne Global TV. There. So I say, you know the code in the Wayne Global TV is what fully blessed on the 90 days. So I say, yeah man, to the fullest. Yeah man, make sure them log in to Wayne Global TV. So I say, check it out. So I say, one cup of flex select. So I say, Wayne Global. When you watch you know, film a plan up and a try to put them on it and we head. But man, I live too long, them want Wayne Global fitted. To him juggle so smooth that them want him life for dread. I throw the bank, I like the break, but we ain't all about the bread. We open up in the ears and no listen when we said, cause we lyrics them so smooth like the linen on the bed. Them one with a fall, we living on the edge, I must say true, we make this them. We ain't Global TV, we are 90, and 90. Who Jaja bless, no man can curse. Give me the Range Rover, who drive the Boom! We ain't Global TV to the fullest one cup of excellence, see me?
It is Friday, the 7th of June, 2024. Good afternoon from London. Good morning if you're on the Eastern time line. To my community and my family members, good morning. Platform moderators, membership holders, viewers and subscribers, commenters, good morning. Beat and Teach, Wagwan, Sunshine, Natalia Freeman, Debbie Jervis, Jeanette Riley, Dorothy Elliott, Gloria Morris, Yvonne Green, Paula Shelley, Angela Emerson Den, Jason Kane, Sharon Bernard, Pamela McNeil, Faye Lyon, Joan Bailey, Stephen Parkins, Jim Ashley, Beyond Holders, Precious Allen, Andrea, Nia Brent, Yvonne Johnson, Pamela McNeil. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you all for joining us. Maxine Cummins, Camille McCallum, you're on Facebook. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining us on the Global Television Group this morning, this afternoon. For us, Camille, it's this afternoon. Millicent Jones, good morning. I want to respond to a globalist in yesterday's after show comment. Me not attack you, sir. Me not cuss you, me not do nothing, but me just respond to where you say agency driver 5. Wagwan, bro. You see a lot more things to talk about. If you don't talk about this now, because it's kind of a propaganda that would be reference to the bulldog situation unfolding in our parliament. Sir, I them give us something to talk about, Rosemary Samuels. I them give us something to talk about. That is unfolding. Rhoda's explanation, Violet Watson, Pamela Akola, as to the cold shouldering, sir, from other members of Parliament, Kareem Wilson, goes to the heart of our representational politics, Lorraine Barrett. You ever see Rhoda speak on the floor yet? Thereby, anybody align themselves with Rhoda won't get the chance to ask a question in your parliament. It goes to the heart of our representational politics. Kevin Davis, Renice Nicholson. So it's a very important subject. If our representation in the House of Representatives is dependent on what side of the war that you are on, is a very dangerous thing for democracy, sir. It is a headline story. It is the current story. And all of us must be talking about it. All of us must be highlighting whether it's a flaw, it's a destructive narrative, or Rhoda just fed up and a mad out. Whichever it is, it's a government blunder. It's a government PR. If you don't understand what Rhoda was explaining, she's explaining, Raymond G, that she can't get a headway in. And people would talk to her, Lorraine Barrett. Cold shoulder, Norman Ferguson, when them say the Speaker of the House. Your question on the floor of the Parliament have to get past the Speaker of the House. If she don't want that question asked, it just won't be asked. Your community then done for. Lack political representation in the House of Representatives. It's a major story. It's a major development in our politics, Marie. It is a headline story, sir. One that would bring down any government in Britain and America. That story. Have you seen the Stormy Daniels story? How much people went to prison for Trump, which led to investigation against Trump and 34 conviction. Roger Stone, Michael Cohen, and everybody. What the other one name again? Everybody came under the fire. Annie Johnson, you remember the Monica Lewinsky situation? It's still taint. Bill Clinton. So asking relevant questions, sir. If Andrew is using his power, Georgia Dennis, if Andrew is using his power and his office to solicit sex, is Andrew using his power and his office to carry out sexual harassment or relevant questions, sir? How you do, bros? They are relevant questions. They go to the heart of our democracy. They go to the heart of our representational politics. And it goes to the heart of our administration of our country. If we have to join the Dally House, sir, to be sheer and part in a hit, danger lie ahead. So we have to talk about it and highlight to the people, Doris White, that wagwan don't good for we. The wife and mate situation, the man bulldog situation in our politics, it's not what it's meant to be, sir. And we over 10 years, this debacle go on. A road that come out, come speak. Do not we never dry him out. You see him talk to no vlogger, sir? He never talked to no social media vlogger. She went and spoke to a mainstream vlogger. Everybody will pick up the story, sir. The Gleaner picked it up. The Gleaner talk about the frosty, no warmth relationship. Only that Andrew can call the Gleaner editor, sir, and tell them, back off the story a bit, Major Babs. Them can't call we over yasso. So if them send you for tell we say the story is a propaganda, and them need to come in a public come clear it up, sir. It's a government, is a MP, a member of the government came out in a crowd and said the matey war step up Marcia Estate. Me not get no opportunity because of the matey war. People don't want to talk to me because of the matey war. Sir, I never we say so. We have a duty to talk about it. It's a government PR blunder. Whether it's one that's created as a distracted narrative, or it is a genuine one that is unfolding, we still are going to talk. We know JBC and we know RGR. We take money around corner from them for shut up. We don't really do them something there. So we can come out and we can piss in the mud and draw any one of them we feel like through the wet mud, sir. You know why these stories sound like propaganda? Because we call our politician honorable. We see them as people that we should have respect for. Respect for thieves, respect for criminals, respect for gangsters, respect for murderers. Respect to a politician, you could just go and respect any criminal and gangster out there. It really, sir, wouldn't make a difference. So, Beverly Forbes, how are you? We have to talk. A talking, sir, them use to persuade if you come at the poll, come give them power to thief. Tash, how are you? British R. So all more know that we never see ding-a-ling and shing-a-ling on the ballot. And that it turned out in a parliament. Sir, this is a big story. A big story this, sir. In a foreign, the press them would have just a meltdown, so. Everybody would have out of Andrew Gate, sir, as in step out for step in a car, them just a fire questions at him left, right, and center. Shauna Smith. A developing story like this, sir. A same thing where journalists lay down out of your doorway just for your step out to get to ask you one question. You ever see British journalists, them, sir? They don't mind if you push them down or box them down or mash up them camera. They just want to ask you the question. And here comes social media. Give us that benefit where anybody can pick up them phone and ask that question. More of us for ask the question, sir. And the question whenever asked, and the continuous conversation to keep the awareness up, sir. This is how crooked politicians get away with the crimes they've been getting away with for 70 years. So if we talk, let us rehash our missing persons list. Where the Monica Hawthorne, good morning. I don't know if any of these people have been found or reunited. All of these information, Joyce Johnson, all of these information were taken from the Jamaica Constabulary Force pages. Run one list. So this elder, the police did not ascertain a name or residential address for her, but they found her wandering on the Portmore leg of Highway 2000 on Thursday, June 6. If anyone recognizes, Jawan D, how are you? If anyone recognizes or senior citizen on screen, then please do get in touch with the Waterford Police or indeed 999, or should you even know relatives of her, get in touch with them. Mary, how are you? Get in touch with them. And this is Kadeen Price, age 14. She was last seen at home in Orange Hill, Brownstown, in St. Anne's on Sunday, June 2nd. She was last seen wearing a white blouse and black leggings. If anyone know of her whereabouts, please contact Brownstone Police or indeed 119. With school picnic, them just got missing, so you know. It look like I just season for that week, yeah. Is it Danoya? Danoya Richards, age 13. Address Pennant District in Clarendon. Richards was last seen in a taxi wearing white blouse, blue tunics, and black shoes. All efforts to locate her has proven futile. Richards was last seen in a taxi wearing a white blouse, blue tunics, and black shoes. All efforts to locate her have been proven futile. I don't know why they double up that sentence. Raymond G. If anyone know of Danoya Richards' whereabouts, age 13, please contact Shackleton Police, and the number is on screen, as well as 999. Sorry, not 999, 119 at England Media. 119 or the Chapelton Police Station. I think we did this young lady last night. Ebonice Blake, I think, age 14. She was last seen at her home in Short Hill District, St. Elizabeth on June 4th. She was last seen wearing blue and white blouse, blue tunics, and black shoes. Anyone know of her whereabouts? Please contact the Malvern Police Station in St. Elizabeth, as well as 119 emergency. Shemaya Alexander, age 16. She was last seen at her home on Campbell's Boulevard, Kingston 11 on June 4th. She was last seen wearing a pink sweater, black shorts, and black slipper. Anyone know of her whereabouts at Cableland? Good morning. Please contact the Halfway Tree Police or 119. Fiona Bowen, age 20. She was last seen in her community of Burnt Savannah, Westmoreland on June 2nd. Her mode of dress is unknown. If anyone knows of her whereabouts, please contact the Barnett Street Police Station, as well as you can contact 119. 119. Let us look back. Cousin Myrna not there. I don't know if she hear anything about it. There's a death that took place on Pedra Keys. Pedra Keys is our homeland, mostly dominated by St. Elizabeth people. It's a fishing island about 100 miles off Jamaica. Quite a primitive type of living location. But on issues of health, sometimes we have assistance from Coast Guard and so on. So, Cousin Myrna are there this one, because this person is not from our community. I do not recognize the last name. The last name here is not from our community, but maybe if Cousin Myrna was here, Michelle Lewis Wilson, God gift, she would have catch me up. But condolences to the family. We know how life goes to Pedra Keys there, and we're hundreds of miles from medical treatment should anything really happen to us. So, hearts out to the family as something where we understand how the situation they work. Pressure mounted on Israel, rightly so, Lorraine Adams. Spain, a few weeks ago, they have recognized Palestine as a state. I wonder if Jamaica has recognized Palestine as a state. But like other countries, such as Spain and who else has joined in the case at the UN International Court of Justice against Israel, will Jamaica drop its diplomatic, security, economic ties with Israel, as well as join South Africa in presenting a genocide case against Israel? I wonder if Johnson Smith and her cahoots, along with the Prime Minister, would be interested to show that what us Jamaicans are recognized for, Colin Richards, is always a stand against barbarity, racism, inequality, injustice, and all of the commotions that we have to deal with. That one you said, Ladybug. That one you said, local contractors won't be left out of the Spark program. We know now we must have hit on a Chinese friend, them. Winston Matlock. What I want to ask you, though, government mouthpiece Padlock, why not an affirmative action to make sure a certain percentage of contract, Dorothy Elliott, goes to local contractors? Because since the whole on the Chinese, them turn friend, you know, Jamaicans get pushed out. Local contractors, Yvonne Green, get pushed out. So what we're asking of you is do more of an affirmative action. Don't just promise we say them now go left out. We don't know what that means. An affirmative action, Mr. Morgan, giving them a fair percentage of contracts, we would understand that. What we do not understand, Michelle Clark, is you promising that they won't be left out. Wasn't it you, the same Nestor Morgan, that says, I told everybody not to trust anything that government says? I never you. Are you expecting us to trust, you know? Or you just assist as an arbiter, by the way, hypothetically? Or as Dorothy Brown said, will it be a friend and company contract? Contractors will understand how the kickback process works and is willing to engage the kickback process. We just ask. Can you say we don't believe, we don't trust the word of politician, Ivan Johnson? I used to say no, not me. I often tell people, do not trust the words of politician. So a politician I tell we are now say, Jamaicans, local contractors, Pauline Jackson, now going to be left out. What that really means, we don't know. But what we are asking, Nadine Vesson, is to introduce some form of affirmative action to make sure that Jamaican contractors get a certain percentage of these contracts. It's only fair. Chinese can't just come in and undercut we in everything. So, in a tax, in a this, in a that, in a business. So make sure Jamaicans, local people, can get contract out of it to also employ local people. That prisoners don't have to come from China, come to the laborer work. We just saying. While few people them stand they can't make a bread, Chinese come in, come do the laboring work. So we just saying, do some form of affirmative action to make sure say a certain percentage of the contracts or areas goes to local contractors. Otherwise, Mr. Morgan, just like how Uno and the Bricknell brother them run a lot of people out of the hardware business within a monopoly or what them call the word. It's the same way we use the Chinese them and run Jamaicans out of contractual developments. So we don't know what you mean. We often hear when we just start the same thing them and we never see them come to fruition. We just don't know what Nesta Morgan means. And I want to say to PJ Patterson, we are watching you. We are watching you. Because some of the things them, it bothers me to hear a previous prime minister, an astute lawyer, come and talk about constitution now. Where was PJ Patterson, the longest serving black prime minister? Is PJ Patterson playing the race politics, a black man type now? Is PJ Patterson one who is of the view that a white man should not run Jamaica? Christine Gilbert. Is this the type of politics that PJ Patterson is playing? When PJ Patterson as a lawyer and one of Jamaica's longest serving prime minister, Kemar, how are you? Portland. When he had the chance, the things that what PJ come talk about now, PJ never see them something there. PJ never sought to adjust Section 39. Not one point. So I don't know why PJ Patterson, cousin Myrna, me talk about one death where in a gleaner we happen out of Pedra Keys. When I hear about it, we know the name is that from our community. I don't know if I'm from Westmoreland or from the south side of St. Elizabeth. But me know the person is not from our community, Crofton Heirs or something like so. We know that name is not from our community, but I don't hear anything of it or the circumstances. And sometimes glean a story and the real story do hinge up together. But it bothers me to be wondering, what is PJ Patterson playing at the moment? When PJ Patterson did it, oh, me never hear about. Okay. When PJ Patterson was there, not to talk about your vulgarity in PJ, because me don't know out of vulgarity and crime and corruption, which we fi stamp out. Please, please, as a nation, we must abandon vulgarity. PJ, me don't know if a vulgarity, crime and corruption, and them something that me don't know. Just like how Hugh Wildman come out here, come confused with both passport and citizenship. Me don't understand the vulgarity where you say stamp out. You mean cussing the bad word and lift up with skirt over with head and go on like hooligan PJ Patterson? Are them thing they are talk about? Or you talk about when Portia check the people them said, don't make me left down here and come back, I don't know who me I come with. Or like when Dr. Harris Chang flood the country with illegal gun. Or like when UNO hot off the press morning. Like when UNO walk and create garrisons in a Jamaica for whole political power in a Jamaica. Like when UNO thief off Gilbert Zinc and the light bulb scandal and all of them something there. So we don't know how come you come out and have a voice now. Look how long you're silent and quiet, PJ. How come you get into this constitutional argument? Country Gal 84, how are you? When you were there, PJ Patterson, as the longest serving prime minister, you never understand what section 39 means? Or you, PJ Patterson, never see the need for a review or a reform or an amendment to section 39 of the Constitution? So how now you are going to call for Jamaicans alone for sit in our parliament? Wasn't it you, PJ Patterson, that fixed your pension before you went off? And now that Brogard give you 300% pay rise. Oopsie daisy. This don't like race politics, PJ. Miguel King. Remember Black Man time. I did use this on me. Real black woman, how are you? This sound like race politics. What? Hugh Wildman conundrum never work. So them send out highly paid former Prime Minister PJ Patterson will get 300 pay rise for him pension. With this same PJ Patterson fix in pension to the equivalent of Prime Minister's salary before he leave. You never see if you fix the Constitution where you talk about now, sir? When you there fix your pension to make sure, say, Donnet Warner, how are you? You getting your double whammy. All when you sit down, nah, do nothing. You're getting your double whammy. And you come out and come talk about Jamaican alone sitting in Parliament. When did you find out that section 14 and 39 permit anybody across the Commonwealth to sit in our Parliament? Well, you just find out when the confusion starts? Or should you be a part of the review? But then again, how you figure advise anybody with the hypocrisy where you come out with? Because rather than talk about, as a King's Counsel, Patricia Williams, rather than talk about our final quote, you come talk about vulgarity, PJ Patterson. Don't make me attack you upon vulgarity. Because what you did to Lisa Hanna was vulgar. Or that not vulgar, Sean Hall, how are you? What you did to Lisa Hanna, James, how you doing? was vulgar. So don't come out here as an attorney, come talk about our final court and how important, PJ Patterson, our final court is in our constitutional framework, John Ruckenbein. Rather than you come out here and talk about thingy rather. Tell them where Siaga used to have breakfast every Tuesday morning, Veronica Gale. Tell them where Siaga used to have breakfast every Tuesday morning. And if you never bother about the white Bostonian, what the Middle Eastern heritage they be again, Lebanese or whatever, you weren't bothered by that. You weren't bothered by the previous white leaders. Because when you came after them, you said, a black man time now. That black man, though, PJ Patterson, which sold out most of Jamaica's assets, a fair amount of corruption and scandal, Mr. Patterson, happened under your tenure. Me remember when our thief in Danny Buck was selling Gilbert zinc, PJ Patterson. So don't come out here, come talk about vulgarity. Come and talk about corruption. Come and talk about crime, PJ Patterson, that's our problem. Come and talk about access to justice, PJ Patterson. And them something them are golden there talk about, you know, how you get down them petty farm lane of nationality, travel document, citizenship, all kind of argument, except for the final court, which caused the constitutional debacle. It was because of the final court why Mark Golden rejected to sign. And no one wants to have that argument in public. Everyone wants to have the issue of nationality, whether it's be Jamaican nationality or Commonwealth nationality. That wasn't the issue. The issue has been steered over here by the Jamaica Labour PR narrative and should not be followed. Because them send out Hugh Wildman and PJ Patterson now with the whole heap of conundrum. Don't even talk about the criminal Bruce Gold in him. But PJ Patterson as the lawyer, the longest serving prime minister. We can't say Bruce Golden didn't really have the time much because the Bruce Golden leadership was a demise over the Dodos situation. But PJ Patterson, a Queen's Counsel then, King's Counsel now, an astute lawyer. And let me tell you, liars and lawyers are friends. So PJ would have a fleet. There's a thing called the bar, and then the whole of them hinge and hang out and plan them lie and them arguments. And you mean say of PJ and all him clout and him cahoots for the 18 years of PNP government, majorly led by PJ Patterson. Them never seen an issue with Section 39 of the Constitution. PJ don't have no right to come out and talk now. PJ, you sound racist. Susan Love Jesus, Sonia Ellis, Rena. Sasha Lewis, rather, sorry. You sound like a racist, PJ Patterson. You sound like you're playing the race card cleverly. But it would remove Matthew Samuda out of our parliament and not Mark Golden. Verona living. As a lawyer, talk about the final court. Come off of the citizenship argument and the nationality argument. It wasn't what caused the constitutional meltdown in the review. That wasn't the issue that causes the setback. Why is nobody discussing the final court? Why nobody wants to discuss the final court, which is the real issue with this whole situation? I wonder if PJ doesn't protect his salary. PJ argument about ban Jamaica, it don't make no sense. What you did all this time, PJ Patterson? You never see. So it allow people from all boat. It allow all sort of British territorial subject to go take part in our politics. Britain writing constitution. For even them white Britain come down to come sit in our politics. You never see this all this time, PJ. You never see there's a need to rehash Section 39. Look at TV, how are you? You never see there's a need to reform Section 39. Why now? Why now are only born Jamaicans to sit in our parliament? Why now? You were our longest serving prime minister. You are a lawyer. You had the time and the opportunity to do it. Why now you're coming out to talk about it? Fat pension, PJ Patterson. How much have you drained out of the Jamaican coffers? Or are you one of them that is wholly and solely, PJ Patterson, against what you all call the Rise United movement? Are you one of the one PNP fraction? Because you have the one PNP fraction, you have the Rise United fraction, you have the resistant fraction. Which fraction are you a part of, PJ Patterson? Are you using your hurt, PJ Patterson, and pain in the Melissa Silvera situation against this current fleet is a question. Because that is not the argument we should be having. Section 39 wasn't the issue that grind the constitutional review to a halt. It just wasn't the issue. But there's nowhere no one is having the debate about the final court, which is the real issue, which is why Mark Golden and his team refused to sign, which has been Mark Golden's position from as early as 2022. So it wasn't just something that Mark Golden formed up of recent. The Andrew Holness-led regime went into the constitutional review knowing that that is the leader of the opposition's position on access to justice. Nobody is having that debate, the access to justice debate, though. Nobody is having the final court debate. And that is why it is upsetting to see people like PJ come out here and talk about Section 39, that he could have done something. Could PJ Patterson state whether he wants to be a part of the Privy Council or the Caribbean Court of Justice, of which we are a membership club of? In my view, me maybe just daft and dumb and backwards, but PJ Patterson seemed to be playing race politics in this particular issue. I'm going to call Mark Golden there. Come here, go hold him, and I'm going to rustle him up this morning. Burnout flames, Mark Golden. Out fire, source of ashes left, Mark Golden. Yes, you may be doing methodically things such as the legal challenges, which are working, and that alone will elect you for. And that alone, on dead as leader of opposition for stronger together. You're there to be a robust opposition leader. This issue that has been raised by Paul Patmore, Mark Golden, you should be leading the people out in a demonstration on this, where the South Trelawney seat has been vacant for some time now, and the government is refusing to give the people of South Trelawney representation by a by-election. Who tell you burnout flames, Mark Golden? Fireboard out. The flame has died out. Who told you, said, you shouldn't be leading the people of South Trelawney in a demonstration calling for political representative in Parliament? You allow Andrew to get away with a whole lot where you should be out here championing who said the opposition does not lead demonstration against the government. Ask anybody in the Iraq war who led the demonstration against Tony Blair. Tony Blair own Labour Party members, Jeremy Corbyn, George Galloway, Tony Benn, Robin Cook, and what the other woman did name again? And them people, them members of the Labour Party, and them led some of the most ruthless rebellion against Tony Blair. Not the opposition then. In the Iraq war, it wasn't the opposition that led the major demonstration. Clear short, yes, clear short. It was all Tony Blair members of Tony Blair cabinet, clear short, and Robin Cook were cabinet members. They even stepped down because of the war. Members of Tony Blair, government and party. So who tell you, burnout flames, Mark Golden, that this issue that Mr. Patmore is raising, you shouldn't be championing? Look how when them did want to steal East Portland, look how quick, look how quick them call a by-election in East Portland because them want the whole parish for themselves. Look how long the people of South Trelawney is underrepresented since Miss Phil Wimple stood down. The people of South Trelawney have no representation in Parliament. Them don't have no MP office to go to. Them don't have nobody. Why is Mark Golden, burnout flames, Mark Golden? Why aren't you leading a demonstration against the government in South Trelawney? Want to no fire, burnout flames. A lot was handed to you on the plate during and after the local government election. Mark Golden on a fire, burnout. Burnout. Sometimes it's big mouth Dr. Nathan Campbell. When I have a seat currently in the house, I create most of the war out there for PNP. Imagine Dr. Campbell was in Parliament with Julian Robertson. Your flames burn out, Mark Golden. The lazy bug, senile politics Now go work with the PR machine what Andrew them a work with. If them use the citizenship argument and call you up, renounce and dash with the same thing where you not use and where you not have no reason for. Because when you step down, you can still go back for it. So if at the citizenship them use and intimidate you, dash with the damn thing and move on with the work of the people. But your fire burn out, Mark Golden. The flames is dying out. So if I hear Wildman and PJ Patterson are intimidate you, Mark Golden, rise to the occasion. That's what the piece of all sin thing and move on. That's what the piece of all sin thing and move on if you feel intimidated by them. But don't complain of cold feet politics by the people of Jamaica. We only have one opposition party. We don't have another opposition party to whip into shape to become the next government. Burnout flames, Mark Golden. Where is the fire? Where is the fire you came out of budget and election with? Burnout. Tonsoso Atches. Because Andrew is still getting away with a whole lot. Having a weekly press conference speak to the people, Mark Golden, is necessary. But the whole on Mark Golden hang up on this whole mainstream media galangin thing, and mainstream media alone have broadcasting authority around here. Una have it wrong. Una don't see the amount of thing Cliff have to create to keep up with we. Una don't see how Cliff have to walk and fix up and make up the something them to stay relevant. Enough of the tumblebug politics, Mark Golden. The people them want robust politics. The people them want to see a government, an opposition leader calling out the chicanery and the crookery and the criminality of the government on a daily basis. We want to see People's National Party led demonstration up and down the country. Who says you cannot do that, Mark Golden? Who said it is unconstitutional? Who said that it's not representative of a good leader? To take the people out there to stand up for their right, to stand up against something that is harming their development. Who say you can't do that? The flames burn out. The flames burn out. Remember, Dennis Meadows said, Mark Golden weak, Mark Golden spineless. That was Dennis Meadows' view. We still have the recording. However, we're not asking you to go there like Dennis Meadows and go hug up criminal and scammers and go change check. Go change how much you figure check for scammers. No, Mark Golden, we're not asking you to do that. We're asking you and your team to do the robust work on the ground. Highlight to the people the flaws of government. Highlight to people the failures of government. Make the people know what the People's National Party are do. Unadvised almost silence. Without social media out here fighting the cause for the people. As an opposition, on silence and divided. But may I tell you, be careful of Paul Buchanan. Paul Buchanan in an Andrew Wholeness and what they tough, the Iron Donkey one name, Juliet Cockburn, Finn, Annette Allen. How are you? What kind of junk run is here, Annette Allen? Your mouth is quite nasty for a woman. Maybe Juliet Cockburn finna sit down over your face because you tend to be those type of hooligan. I wonder if Cockburn Finn I sit down over your face because somehow we run come out here, I what's your name? Annette Allen. Somehow we run come out here. Let me pin your comment and give your glory. Somehow will come out here to come defend on the Prime Minister. Hungry killing no. Trust me. Hungry killing no. Sometimes somehow will defend on the Prime Minister them. If we don't have family or foreign for call. Hungry killing no. If we don't go run just with them woman round a back road. Hungry killing no. After I sit down and top on the skirt and talk about on a Prime Minister, who tells you the Prime Minister don't fuck, man? You ever see when you pray, ask Cliff Hughes. Ask Cliff Hughes who come and party them. If you think I'm your wholeness now, man. Damn idiot. Fool like Annette Allen. You can't know say how you do Elijah B. You can't know say you, Annette Allen, is one of the bend over, one of the back road queen, one of the hungry belly, one of the chicken back. Yes, you are one of them upon election day nasty on it. We take the $5,000. Ask. Don't make me set Dr. Jermaine Garden pound. Because Dr. Jermaine Garden and Cliff know that's why Cliff did have to come out, come own up to him gleaner, in relationship with the man of the gleaner when Dr. Jermaine Garden spit him out a road. So if I ever figure set Dr. Jermaine Garden loose out here, you know that know how much on the man them a bend over for favors and how much on the man them a bend over to climb social ladder, and why other man get taken out by politicians but they not take other out. Ask PJ Patterson about Michael Melbourne, the antique dealer. Hey, ask PJ Patterson about Michael Melbourne. Tell them say, me used to go to Michael Melbourne, yeah. That mean who all who do come there, whether you're a politician or you're an entertainer or you're a rich uptown slinger. So when you come out here and talk about the Prime Minister, when you go and surprise about the Prime Minister one day, you're going to be surprised, nasty on it. So you get your 1 minute of fame. Go on now, darling. Go on with your hungry belly, because hunger will kill your backside. Just like a green blows will come out and demonstrate on the hungry belly where they. When Mark Golden make hungry killer, hungry kill you. Make case and go on the back road, go hustle so you can get the tin mackerel and rice money. Because most of the dirty girl where defend leaders at Jamaica. I wouldn't we get the $5,000 per election day if you go vote. Cheap girl. Where some politician pay you, and some man pay you for spread your foot. That's why some man can't reach nowhere. Because everybody touch their hand on the lid and spread. Careless girl. Delroy Henry, how are you? So back to Mark Golden and the senile Beelzebub politics. And the senile Beelzebub politics. We not in them something there with you. We do in them, oh, she come over main channel now. Now say Annette come over main channel. You don't have to block her in your moderator. Remember, say she a labor. We don't expect better than labor other than they're just damn dunce and hungry and distressed and backwards. You're not going to expect better from labor. So you make she stay here and show us that she's a damn fool, worthless, scaleless girl. Well, so you sell your front, I saw you sell your votes, I saw you sell your pick them rights. Scaleless girl, Annette. You sell your vote, you sell your fronts, and you sell your picnic them rights. I wonder if you dash your belly like Rhoda for the Prime Minister, little girl. Come over here this morning. You think we're more nice? We will piss in the mud. We will piss in the mud and roll you in a hit nasty Annette. Yes, that's how we stay around here. We will piss in the mud and roll you in a piss. Yes, damn fool. Come over here with your hungry gut self front. Mackerel and rice, chicken back and ton cornmeal. Hmm? Hungry gut gal. You name from morning? Hmm? How much front you sell last night? How was business and back road last night? Annette? Hmm? Did any of the politicians jack you up or have you down on your knees for a pittance for breakfast this morning? Little girl will piss in the mud and dry you in there. Don't come over here. Come test with faith. We don't honor manners now. We don't honor behavior. Huh? Sifu practice. How you do? Albert, see. If you're looking for manners and behavior, we never learn it at school. It never depends with syllabus. We not born with it and we never learn to adapt it. So if we not think to say, nobody can use the word manners to abuse me. Huh? I will run through no like mongoose in a cane field. You stay there. Damn dunce. Hmm? Damn dunce. How much picking you have on it? And how much different fathers? Can you send all of them to school for the entire week? Or you have to send one today and one tomorrow? So nasty honest. Deep like your throat on it. Maybe Dr. Tufton. Maybe Dr. Tufton all ram out your throat as well. Huh? You look, if you better and tell me, say, we take that with you. Otherwise, huh? PJ Patterson may go come tell me, say, me vulgar. Huh? Fitzroy Nugent. PJ Patterson may just come tell me, calm down on the vulgarity. Jeffrey Tavares, make we talk. How you know? Next thing you know, PJ Patterson, I will come around here, come scold me. But sometimes when you see some dirty girl from the Labour Party run out, you just have to go adjust them. My girl, go on, go sell more front and make up your dinner money, please. And leave from around here. Anyway, make we get back to Mark Golden and the slow chasing. There's a lot, Mark Golden, that you need to be picking up the government, and there's a lot you need to be drawing out people to AmericanTV.com. There's a lot that you need to be drawing out the Jamaican people and show them what them government now do and show them what them government have failed, Veronica Gale. And them something there. We don't need figure do. And them something they don't need figure sort out. There's a lot that Mark Golden is let slipping Angela Robinson under the belt. The flames when Mark Golden come out of something there with burn out. The fire Mark Golden came out of the election and budget with burnout. And what we are saying to Mark Golden, Rowan Williams, what is stopping the People's National Party from leading, in particular, the people of South Trelawney into a demonstration calling for meaningful political representative? Because since Miss Phil Wimple, Mary Messenger TV, since Miss Phil Wimple stepped down for the stealing, the corruption, and the embezzlement of public funds, the people of South Trelawney have no political representation, probably because it's not politically expedient for the Prime Minister, like it was for them in 2019 in East Portland, when them want to take one whole parish and give to a deaf ears wife and a rapist husband. Them something them are golden and make slide. Paul Patmore, which will contest for the 2025 general election, shouldn't come on board and raise this issue, Mark Golden. I should have something where you hold the Jamaica Labour Party and continue to rub them face in the dirt over that they have denied the people of South Trelawney political representation. Why are you giving the government Why are you giving the government time to foothold themselves back on the ground and create them political scams and narrative, Mark Golden, lead the people into a demonstration? Are you saying the people of Trelawny still need to stay for over another year before they have political representation? Hmm? You're lacking on it, Mark Golden. You're lacking on it. Rather than you get double into the citizenship and nationality issue with them, Mark Golden, you should be having the final court debate out there. The final court is the issue and was the issue that stalled the constitutional review. It had nothing to do with citizenship. It has nothing to do with Commonwealth or dual nationality. That wasn't the issue. But we have managed to find our way all the way down there, so till get a queen like PJ Patterson and Duns Hugh Wildman we got Valiant School. I come out come confused. I come out come spew narrative to whatever them are protect. There's too much silence. Or is it the division? Because when Dr. Dance come out here come talk about him poison where they Mark Golden and them something that the public want hear. The public want hear what are doing what to push back on upon the government. Great domestic 777. How are you? And them something that the people them want hear. Time come. Good morning. And them something that the people want hear. The pushback one upon the government. The legalities alone not doing it, Mark Golden. The PMP don't have a PR machine, Mark Golden. The PMP depend on social media people, PR machines to fight them war for them, Mark Golden. We not out here, particularly me and Carlos, we not out here to fight on the war. We out here to tear down the whole on. We not do good by the Jamaica people. When a PR machine not working, when you gone cold and dead. When you gone cold and dead. We want, come people, take the likes to 200, but don't make me start this morning, Les. How are you? Althea Johnson. Don't make me start this morning and don't make me run over upon Nasty Annette again. Don't do it. Hit the like button and take the likes to 200, please. There's 300 and other few on the Producer Wade channel. We don't know what son Nimby and Skimby with no fingers. Hit the like button. But we're not impressed by Mark Golden burnout fire. We're just not impressed. Andrew get away with too much. We are just not impressed. There's a lot to drag this government on, Mark Golden. We're just not impressed. There's a lot to highlight and inform the people about Mark Golden. We are just not impressed. I saw that I got chaka and soupy if we choose as government to run with country at the next election. I saw now I got chaka divided and soupy. No, the people want robust representation and robust leadership. It was the robust opposition representation from Andrew Holness for outdo Mama P to see what we could end up with. Where if PJ Patterson end up in a corner, Mark Golden, open up your eye. You know, so people like Hugh Wildman and Mark Gold and PJ Patterson, them look like them a ton labor right upon you. You're blind, sir? Open up your eye, Mark Golden. There's no fire in the belly of the People's National Party. When Dr. Dawes come talk about him poison with you, Dr. Dawes meant to a dragging Dr. Tufton. But what Dr. Dawes come out and say, all it does, it identifies division in the People's National Party. At that, we will get from it, Angela Robinson. Division. That wasn't the time for those, if we're not united. It's the time to be drugging Christopher Tufton and lay Christopher Tufton bare out there for the Jamaican people to see. That wasn't the time for that. Ram home the argument of the illicit six. Ram home the argument of the statute. Who said that argument shouldn't be had every day? Mark Golden. Huh? Who said so? Who said all of it talk about it now and then stop? George Eagle Eye. Who said we shouldn't be having the argument about signing the code of conduct every day? The illicit six argument every day. Who said that, Mark Golden? Why people always have to prod and poke uno to do what we are saying? Why people have to always prod and poke uno to identify where we out in a $1 and see? Why uno not see them? Why it not rob uno? Susan love Jesus. Why it not rob uno like how it a rob we? We want a stronger opposition. We want a more robust opposition. So if you're intimidated by the Commonwealth dual citizenship argument, throw the thing under the bus and get on with the job of the people. Because the spring in your step, Mark Golden, has gone out. The fire has burned out. It's the truth. But we just tell you, careful of Paul Buchanan. Careful of Paul Buchanan. Paul Buchanan in a Andrew Holness and Juliet Cockburn Flynn pocket. Not trust Keisha Hales. Don't trust Dwight Coburn. Let me just warn you, Mark Golden. Just like we did warn you about Dennis Meadows. Me just warn you. Anyway, my people, thank you all for being here this morning on the Global Television Group. It's always a pleasure to have all of you here. Beulah, how are you? It's always a pleasure having all of you here. If you have not yet hit the like button, please do so. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Before me go, me ask one question. You can create one new job for Babsy. Because so much woman gone missing, murdered, abused in our country. And many staff dance don't have nothing to say. Knock one old pan and see how minister dance dead a rub up and a hug up. A rub up and a hug up with everybody. Many staff dance can get to rub up and hug up with. Babsy don't have nothing to do other than walk and go dance, go walk and rub up and hug up a man. You don't ever say Babsy under our portfolio or do anything other than hug up and rub up a man. Can we not find something for Babsy to do? What happened to Bulpy Babsy? How much young boy dead in your lap by a gunshot, Babsy? Is either that or dance? Is either young boy I get shot in your lap in a car where you rent? Babsy Grange. Are you and them hug up and a dance? Is that the portfolio of the minister? Or the minister not see how woman a drop like fly in our country? How woman is being abused in our country? The minister of dance, not seeing none of them something there. Just knock one pan and see how quick she turn up and rub up and a wind up and a roll. You don't need to create a new ministry. Babsy not do nothing about culture. All Babsy concerned about is dance. But let me go on this morning. before Karen Cross got drop her buckle and get in a fit, say me a cuss the big woman and me not have vote in a Jamaica. Kupal junkin, piss up foot Karen Cross. Anyway, good morning. Thank you for joining us. And please come back and join us later. Make we piss in a mud and jar Annette Allen. Show it that damn hunger got full. Anyway, good morning and good afternoon from Global Television. See you later.